Road Atlanta in what's the state? Georgia, I think. No, it is in Georgia. Excellent stuff. Okay, so probably just down the road from where they're playing the US Masters this week. So excellent stuff. We have 30. He says scrabbling for his phone. 32 laps this evening. No inclement weather expected, so it's going to be racing softs, mediums, and hards. 4 min lap stint on each, and the guys can't pit until the end of the 5th lap, or they can't pit within 5 laps of the end of the race. So racing this evening, we have Lidio in the GTR, we have Airport Hobo in the Lexus, we have Darlow Boy in the Ferrari 458 and his magnificent Iron Maiden Killers livery once again, Spoon in the 458, we have Splatter in the Porsche Cayman, A-Log in the Genesis G70, Devlin in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, Ginger Ninja in the very understated Corvette as always, Welchie in the GTR, and just to say, apologies, Welchie, if I hadn't noticed this before, but Welchie has achieved his A driver rating, which is absolutely epic. So congratulations, mate. Well done for that. Willie Ham, who won race 1, of course, in the Porsche. And oh god, they just buggered around now. Where did I get to? Kobayashi Maru in the Lamborghini, and Devlin in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. So joining me this evening, just about after pootling along to see a moment of darkness in a cloudy sky 10 miles from his house in San Antonio, Texas, is Spiffy G.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, it was an experiment in patience, if you will. And in the end, all we saw was a slight crescent peak through the clouds and about 1 minute of total darkness and a 20-degree drop in temperature. So not entirely bad, lots of oohing and eyeing. But we're back, we're here for the race, and we're very excited to see it. Mark, how are you tonight?
All good, mate. All good. Yeah, excited about this one. Obviously, Splatter, this is his favourite track. I don't think he's alone on that front, to be honest, but I'm expecting to see a very strong showing from Splatter this evening. But so far, we have Airport Hobo on a 124.6, which ain't bad. Lidio on a 124.6. Darlow Boy, a 125 dead. Spoon, 125.2. Willie Ham, a 125.2. A-Log, a 125.5. Splatter, a 125.5. Devlin, a 126.1. Ginger Ninja, a 126.2. Welchie, 127.4, so we'll be looking to improve on that, but he's up on that lap so far. And Kobayashi Maru is yet to post a time. So excellent stuff. So I actually did a very last minute bit of practice and threw a few cars around here, and the GTR was quickest for me. I think I did a 124.9. The Porsche felt fast but wasn't. It was sort of about a 125.2, and then the Ferrari and the Lambo just above 125. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, the Lexus is complete. Was the fastest one for me as well, and I thought the Porsche was a little depressingly slow, which is odd because the Porsche was almost built for this track.
Yeah, it when I was going around it felt really quick, and I couldn't believe it was as slow. Well, it was only 0.3 of a second back from the GTR, but yeah, it felt faster than that. But I think the Lamborghini was actually second fastest for me around here, so I think this four-wheel drive somehow works better around here. But the front engine four-wheel drive of the GTR, clearly it rides the curves so much better, especially the curve at the right-hander at the top of the hill. What's that turn?
Yeah, that blind one.
Yeah, so
it's so tricky. Yeah, it's perfect for that.
The GTR flies straight over it, but all the mid-engine cars seem to really take a kick from it. So yeah, maybe that's just the balance of the car sees it fly over there. But
it is. They get very twitchy there when you hit that high spot. I can't really explain it better than that. It's just it's a very awkward feeling when you get to the top of that hill. It makes you want to hit the brake too soon.
Yeah. I mean, it's just difficult going left and then going left, try to straighten up, brake, and then flip it right over that curb. It's not an easy corner at all.
No, and having no visual references doesn't exactly help. When you get to the top of that curb, the top of that hill, and you're looking out, all you can see are treetops. You think, okay, let's see, which tree should I pick?
Yes, exactly.
I turn the wheel.
And let's hope they haven't trimmed them since I did my practice lap.
Well, that is the beauty of that's the beauty of Gran Turismo. Is it's always the same scenery, but when you're actually there at the track, that can change. From week to week. You were asking about how close it was to the Nationals, and Augusta is about 150 miles due east, almost at the South Carolina border. So it's actually quite a long way. Georgia is a surprisingly large state.
Okay. Well, so it's going to be the Same Car Sunday commentary this Sunday will be interesting because I'll have one eye on the race and I'll be watching the final round of the US Masters with my other eye. So I may miss even more than usual. So someone won.
I can't feel any worse than I do since I had to miss the tournament blowing through town here last week. I had one day I could watch it, and the only day was Saturday, and the only ticket I could have got was about $500.
I can't believe that.
Wasn't going to do that for anybody.
There didn't look like there were that many people there, which was annoying the hell out of me when I was watching it. But it was a hell of a finish on the Sunday. It was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. But,
it's a great tournament. It was out there at the college.
$500. That's
The presidential level is what they called it, and they didn't have a meat and potatoes level available, so I stayed home.
Could you not just sort of find a hole in the fence or something and sneak through?
Do you have a meat and two veg option?
Can you meat and two veg? Meat and two veg. Deary me. Oh dear. So we got Lidio has popped ever so slightly into the lead, 300ths of a second faster than Travis, Airport Hobo.
What were we saying about the GTR?
Well, rest my case. I didn't try the Lexus actually because I haven't got one. So, so Darlow Boy's up into third in the best livery. Well, I say the best livery we've ever seen, but I think Greg's just sent me a picture of the best livery I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So which he will be sharing with everyone.
I will have that up momentarily. I'm actually looking for that image right now. So hang on.
All right. Good man. Good man.
Yeah, you called it just at the very moment. So.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till you see. Apparently, our team principal and fearless leader is one of the most talented decal makers in the history of all decal makers. So.
Yeah, it certainly seems to be.
Yeah.
Given how he can get you down to 12 kilobytes, which I never thought would happen, frankly.
All 12 stone of me. Let's see. So, give me a moment here while I set up this image. It's going to take a second here to get it lined up. To fit to the screen, it is done. All right. Okay, so feast your peepers on this. We're going to take down the overlays. We will take down the video capture just for a moment. So I roll this thing up, and there it is. That is my new livery for Same Car Sunday. I am not proud of that face, but it's the one God gave me. So I'll have to live with it.
What you gonna do? Well, relish in the fact that it's the only time I think we've had any of the Generation X drivers actually plaster them. Well, you didn't plaster yourself over the side of the car. Cowboy Ashimaru did it for you, but it's absolutely fantastic.
I am just proud to be the recipient.
Well, I assume he's going to do that for everyone now.
Oh boy, we're going to be putting him to work.
Given the set up present. Yeah. I think, well,
We're going to have our wives on it. We're going to have our pets on it. We're going to have our favorite golf bags on it.
Indeed. Anyway, he's made a rod for his own back there, I think.
Justin, you don't know what you got yourself into, son.
Justin? You like Spiffy more than me.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
That's
he
not
does.
fair.
He does.
Well, and frankly, who can blame him? But
That's good.
okay, yeah. So we've still got Lidio, who's now
Likes me
parked up
better.
in the pits.
He likes me better.
Yeah.
Likes me better.
It's all a facade. He's evil. The shit I have to put up with when he's on mute. You don't know the half of it.
No, you don't. You don't know I put this poor man through.
Hang it,
Going straight to hell.
Okay. So Airport Hobo, I think. Oh, did he? Oh, Airport Hobo just made it through for another lap.
Did
Okay.
he now?
Excellent
Good
stuff.
job.
Willie did not, so is currently in third. Darlow Boy just coming around for his final lap. Doesn't look like he's going to improve. Nope. Spoon's done. A-Log still hammering around the Genesis. He's slightly up on his lap. So let's see if he can pressure Spoon for fifth on the grid. Coffee. Yeah, I'd just like to refer our viewer back to what I said a minute ago about Spiffy G, who's currently off mic and blathering on something awful. Okay. So Splatter, seventh. Okay, let's have a quick. Okay, so the guys are done. So we'll just wait for them to wait for the clock to run down, and then we'll go through the starting grid.
All right. Everybody's done.
Okay, so, yeah, just waiting for the clock to wind down so we can just run through the grid standings proper. Is that Lidio's first pole? I think it might be.
I've never seen him get one before. Not that he isn't always fast, for he is, but this could be a new thing. We'll have to ask him at the end of the race and the interviews. Good job.
Yeah, so okay, it looks like MacGyver's got back from watching his patch of darkness for a bit as well. In Ontario, would say he's desperately trying to jump in on the edge of the on the end of the grid. So we got enough room, so that should be fine.
Well,
although, oh god, oh no, I say MacGyver is.
Yeah, they're asking him to tick in. Yeah, so far we only have 11 on. Is MacGyver? Oh, he can't. Oh, we're sorry, Matt.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know. Is Kobayashi Maru going to have to reset the room?
Well, I mean, he said can't, so I'm going to assume that he doesn't have time to get it done. Well, that's a shame.
He's not in the room, is he?
MacGyver, no. Well, is he?
Oh, no, he is.
He is.
Yeah, he's in.
Can't tick in. Room adjust required. Sorry. Well, let's hope he can.
Okay, so I could know. So
he has canceled the race.
Kobayashi Maru, bless him, is resetting the room.
He must have got a picture of the results. Good for him.
Yeah, we'll just blather on while this is all being done and entertain our viewer as always. So Spiffy, just tell me about the amazing darkness. Just how dark was it?
Oh, it was so dark. It actually, so we had a little bit of a breeze blowing. It was around 85 degrees, right around 20 Celsius. Was it 20 or 30? 30 Celsius. Yeah, that's 30 is
Yeah,
86.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have to do the math in my head.
20
It's not
doesn't 20 doesn't sound right. It was nearly 20 here today. And I
yeah,
think, no, that's not
yeah.
impressive at all.
Yeah, it's 32, 50, 86. Okay, I remember now. So anyway, so it was about 85 degrees or just under 30 Celsius. So I was warm. I'm a pair of shorts, t-shirt. All of a sudden, the sun gets obscured for about 2 minutes. The breeze is still blowing, and I'm looking for a sweater. I mean, it was that quick. All the lights in the neighborhood come on. It was quite a sight to see. Even though we couldn't see the sun for anything, we got to feel the eclipse. So that was interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I've only ever we had, because there was the big solar eclipse in, I think it was 99. And you could see it if you were in Cornwall, which is very much the southwest of the UK. You got the total eclipse bit, but where I was working was Portsmouth, which is, I don't know, 200 miles away from there, and everyone trotted outside. It was when I worked for IBM, trotted outside, and we got about a 90. It was nearly there, but not quite, and it was really quite impressive. It was like obviously about midday. But it was really everything went, as you say, the temperature dropped, everything went really quite dark, and you're just like, wow. So I don't blame you guys for going to try and see it at all, because it's, as you say, it's one of those experiences which
Yeah. We knew there was going to be cloud cover. The weather reporters had been predicting it the entire week, so we didn't expect that there would be much, if anything, to see. But we've already seen one before. We saw one in 2017. We lived in Western North Carolina. It was quite amazing. You could see the coronal ejecta and everything. It was unbelievable. But one of the things that was really interesting was the fact that the birds all went silent. And here in Texas, in South Texas, we have a thing called a grackle, which looks like a rather large, slender blackbird. And it is the loudest, most annoying, most crap-infested bird you've ever seen. I mean, you never want to park your car under a tree, or it will be obliterated. You won't be able to even see it for all the mess that we leave behind.
It's more annoying than that fucking rooster who lives next door to you.
Oh, way more annoying. At least the rooster stays in his yard. Grackles go everywhere.
Okay.
And they are the loudest birds you ever heard, and there are millions of them. There are millions of them, and all of a sudden, no grackle sounds for like a whole minute. And I think it's the first time I lived in South Texas that it wasn't midnight that I didn't hear a grackle. So, hey, Matt McGarvin. So, yeah, it was a very unusual event, to say the least.
Okay, good stuff. Well, I think everyone's in now. We didn't get a chance to have a look at the grid, but Leo is in pole. Airport Hobo's in second. I don't think Welchie's in third, is he? But I think they're the top two. And then Whittingham was third, and Darlow Boy was fourth. Spoon maybe fifth. But we'll see as soon as the race starts.
Yeah.
So Justin does go the extra mile for all the members of Gen X. So if someone ducks in late. Devlin's just saying he's got 6 kids. Well, okay, Devlin, but Darlow Boy trumps you on that one. He's got 9.
He took a circuitous route to get there, but he got him.
Yeah. Indeed. Wow, 6 kids, blimey. Yeah, it's at moments like this that I suddenly really appreciate the benefit of living on your own.
That's true. I was one of 6 kids, so yeah. It's no picnic for the kid either.
Were you perilously close to being the 7th son of a 7th son?
Pretty close. I was just I was 2 off. Yeah. Yeah, I was 2 away from it.
Okay. I knew there was something about you.
Okay, I was the 5th son of the 2nd son, but still.
Not quite the devil, but
He's nearly 5 and won't self-soothe. Oh, God. Yes. Been there.
Tough love in the Horbury household.
Oh, yeah.
Put yourself to bed!
You know Ginger's a good daddy.
Oh, God, yeah, of course he is. Great guy. But
He
yeah,
always
we've all
pretends
been
he's got
there.
something's going on with his kids, but it's all he ever talks about, so you know where he's coming from. he's, he's a good
At,
dad.
yeah, Airport Hobo's just helpfully suggested some whiskey.
Ah, that works.
Okay, so we got the countdown to the final starting. Excellent stuff.
Hold his hand till he
So,
drops off. He's gonna hold his hand till he drops off. Simon, you're literally the nicest guy.
isn't he just?
All right, let's get some. See
I bring out the Santa Claus is watching, and he doesn't give presents to kids who don't go to sleep.
Not close enough for Christmas for that one to work. No.
No.
You got to be right.
Okay, they're off.
There we go.
GTR's got away well. Williham's got away well, and looks like he's got past Airport Hobo into turn 1. Yes, he has.
All right, we got 2 wide coming up to the top of the hill.
Yeah, that always works well. Oh, crikey. Okay, A-Log is up into 3rd.
And Splatter's already got his first penalty in his favorite track. Wonder how much longer that's going to last.
Yeah, I think we know where... well, I think it's his favourite track if he's in the... what's that bloody car called? I think we did the same car Sunday in the... no.
Porsche.
No, the little sort of go-kart looking thing.
Yes.
Radical. There we go. I knew it would kick in eventually. So Darlow Boy's serving his first penalty. So see how many cars are going to fly past him. If any. No. Okay, yeah, one. The other, his Ferrari teammate, Spoon. But that was about it. Oh no, Devlin's chucking it up the inside there. No, Darlow Boy. Oh, it's Splatter!
Oh.
Splatter! Takes a crafty line through the inside of the chicane there. Sends it. MacGyver's up into 8th from Stone Cold last.
That was a cheeky little maneuver.
It was. Okay, so let's have a look. The front 2 are pulling away somewhat. We've got Lenio on softs, we've got Willie Ham on softs. Airport Hobo started on the hards and has got back. What the hell's happened to A-Log? He was in 3rd a minute ago and has now vanished off the face of the planet.
Way
So I'm assuming some massive incident happened there. So Airport Hobo's on the hards, Spoon is on the mediums, Splatter is on the softs and up into 5th. MacGyver's on the softs. It was just mowing the lawn a bit there.
Late to the party.
Yeah. Indeed he is. And, okay, so we got the 2 Aston Martins together again, as per last week. They were virtually inseparable. Devlin is on the softs. We've got Kobayashi Maru on the softs. And I didn't even say anything. So that was completely by his own volition, just not just to piss me off. A-Log back in 9th on the mediums. Ginger Ninja on the softs in 10th. Welchie on the mediums back in 11th. And Darlow Boy all the way back in last place at the moment on the hards. But we know that from his race in Spa, a couple of, was it last season? I think he was shunted off the track or something, or he went off the track and Stone Cold last. He loves nothing if not a challenge, so he'll be this will goad him into one of his best drives ever, I suspect, as it did in Spa. And Welchie's just gone off. Okay, so there you go. Bit of pressure already from Darlow Boy, and he's up into 11th.
Yeah, Welchie's been having a real struggle with these corners in that car. Doesn't help to have Darlow Boy in your mirror, though.
No.
Oh, that
It really did. That was at the. you got Eddie standing there with an axe which is dripping blood, staring in your rearview mirror. It's never the nicest. It's not like a bunch of flowers or something, is
It's
it?
a touch of tip day. Oh my.
Okay, so Leo is really pulling away now.
I just put that terrific lap too, 124.7. Or 8, sorry, 124.8.
Okay. Who did Darlo Boy?
No, Lenio did.
Oh, Lino, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Okay, well, so Leo is pulling away quite nicely. 1.6 second lead over Willy Weather, which we're not going to take advantage of this evening because there isn't any. So yeah, if you could leave your weather radar on for Thursday, mate, if it's a random race, that would be great. That was very helpful. Myself and Greg being able to see the Welchie's gone.
Oh, is he? Run off.
Welchie's left the room.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh no.
Yeah, he may have had a problem with his equipment because he was going off in places that nobody ever goes off. So I suspect there's something amiss.
Okay, so we've got Spoon, 7 behind Willie, 3 ahead of MacGyver, who's now up into 4th. Fantastic drive from MacGyver so far. These guys, a lot of the guys are on soft, so this is going to be their fastest into the race. So we shall see how it manifests when they put the harder boots on. Keeping you up, Greg.
Yeah, well, you know. Nighttime came early where I live, so.
Yeah, I do. It kicks in the circadian rhythms a bit early, doesn't it? Okay.
How made you do
we
it?
look at? Yeah. Well, no. I certainly not. Who are we looking at, Greg?
We're looking at Spoon right now.
Spoon. Okay. Okay.
Just tell me where you want to look if you
he's-
see something interesting.
Well, we've got 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all in pretty close order, and 8th and 9th, frankly,
Yeah,
as well.
all the way back
So-
all the way back to Arnis. Jeez. Yeah, 6 through 9. No, 4 through 9.
Oh, Splatter's
It's
got
a
another.
parade.
He's got his traction control on 1. Turn it off, Splatter. You don't need it. You want to see that car was the least understeery thing.
Oh, the Porsche? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely. It was absolutely immense through the chicane
And so
because
much
of the gear ratio. Because of the gear ratios, you could absolutely floor it, and then change up third just as you were coming around the right-hander, and you were away. That was the fastest car through there for me at all. Turn it off, Splatter. you don't need it.
I know he's not listening.
No, I know he's not as well.
That's too bad.
I can only
Cayman, that's
imagine the
mid-engine, right? The Cayman.
yeah. I can imagine the heavy breathing that's going on in Splatter's living room at the moment.
Should turn the chat just to listen to him. He was hurling a lot of epithets in yesterday's race. It'd be real interesting to see what he sounds like at the moment. He's in 5th place on his favorite track.
Yeah. Well, he started lower down than that, so he must be pretty chuffed, I think.
Yeah. I expect there's a lot of giggling.
And thinking up dad jokes, which are his forte after all.
Indeed.
Okay, he's got a good exit out of that particular corner. Oh, I thought you might be putting in on MacGyver a little bit. No, okay. I don't think that Porsche is a bloody great handling car, but I think that's why I was amazed when where were we in the race 1? Was it Monza?
Tell you.
I'm trying to think where the bloody hell it was, but
I think it was
it wasn't
Nürburgring.
Nürburgring, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, I've seen the on the pace tracks that Porsche really suffers.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, so Splatter's right up behind MacGyver now. He was chucking a cheeky one up the inside there just to say, "Peekaboo! I'm here. I'm pulling in."
His choice of livery is
Excellent.
perfect for this track because it's basically camouflage. They're gonna have no idea he's coming up until it's too late, and then oof.
Yeah. I didn't see you. That's the point.
Yes, that's the idea.
Whoa, look at that! Wow! God, but a good exit from here, and you're going to have him down. Well, we'll see if you have him down the straight with the limited top end of the Porker. We'll soon find out. Turn the traction control off, Rob!
Not even the Guyver and the Vantage has traction control on it.
No, you don't need it. At the Gr.4, you really don't need it. I mean, maybe the Genesis does, but
okay. Front-wheel drive cars definitely do. Just check the tires.
Well, yeah, true. Okay.
Alenio's in the pits.
Okay. God, that's an early stop.
Yeah, he's rinsed through his tires pretty good.
What's he out on though? Probably hards, I would guess. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, that's showing softs, but you know Gran Turismo.
Hards, yeah, okay, there we go. Hards.
He's on red tires.
That was the one thing though about all of the four-wheel drive cars was that they absolutely rinse through the tyres. A lot more than the two-wheel drive cars or the rear-wheel drive. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, if we could sneak out another couple of quickish laps on knackered softs, then the overcut, I believe you would call it, might be quite powerful.
What is the delta at this track? I never did check. I think it's 30,
I tell you what,
seconds.
well, it's one of those annoyingly. It doesn't look very long, but it seems to take bloody ages.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're probably about right. 35 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, because it sort of scoops in and then it follows the entire, straightaway and then goes into the corner. So yeah, it's horrible. And then it feeds you out on a part of the track where you're just getting into a corner. And it's a perfect place to, it's a narrow part of the track and a perfect place to connect with somebody who's just passing over the hill. So, yeah.
Isn't it just? Yes, it's terrible pit exit. But, okay. Yeah, my favourite pit exit though has to be the what's that? Well, the 24-hour configuration at Spa, where the guys are hurtling through Eau Rouge and then Raidillon, and then Bosch, there's a slow car just coming out exactly on the line which you want to be on.
Right, it's right in the driving.
Oh, epic! And amazingly, we've only had one near miss, I think, which is a terrible shame, really, because the devil in me wants to see some absolute carnage there, but thus far we have avoided it. So.
We've been lucky so far. You can count on that always being the case.
No. Well, that's true.
Ugly thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to show you Belgians do have a sense of humor, albeit a very dark one.
They do. Yes, indeed. Okay, so he's going again. So this probably he's got a lot of fuel. I wonder how long he's going to eke out the tyres. His left front is pretty much gone.
He's decided to go out on his soft tires until the tires scabbed over.
Yep. Let's see. So Lidio is 28 seconds behind Willie at the moment. But pitting a couple of seconds a lap. Oh no, maybe one and a half seconds a lap slow. Splatter's still up MacGyver's chuff. These two are absolutely going at it. Coming down to the double right-hander, and Splatter's peekabooing him again.
Oh, he will not leave him alone.
guy was just saying, "Yeah, I think you got you. I think I got you down here, though, mate." I'm just gonna. No.
Splatter looked like he was going to make a move there. But
Splatter thinks he needs to chuck it up the inside coming down if he's going to do so.
Are you going to make chicken noises for him now? Like you did
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I do, you know, given the
Let me open up my window. We have an answer for that. Gonzo, you free?
he might suddenly be flying over here and try and mate with me.
Exactly. That's what I was, just have to turn my volume up a little bit. He'll be right here up on the screen.
Well, hope you've got some screen wipes ready in that case.
No, not enough. Big rooster.
Okay, so we got Willie Ham, Kobayashi Maru, and Ginger Ninja all into the pits. Willie is out on. Oh, he's gone to the mediums. Okay. So he's come out. Wow, he's 8 seconds behind Lenio. That didn't go to plan. That did not go. That did not go to plan.
Oof.
So, although
just coming out now on mediums.
Lenio has picked up a penalty, but it's not going to make a massive dent in the nearly 9-second lead he's got over Will at the moment. But so Lenio's doing 126s on the hards.
Oh, and
that's not bad.
No, not bad at all. But Splatter has pushed MacGyver to the limit of his tires. I mean, Splatters aren't much better.
Oh, that Splatter's it.
Splatter's going to pit. MacGyver's going to stay out on those hunks of Jello. That's a brave.
Well, did you see how fast Splatter came into the pits? But I hate that pit entrance. I have to come in so bloody slowly. Rob absolutely nailed that. He came flying in there, so that could make a hell of a difference.
Yeah, and I didn't see him cross any lines. So hopefully he's not going to.
No, but he certainly hasn't got a pen going in.
Yeah.
And you're a fool if you get one coming out. It's, you have to give it a bit of
as long as you don't
right
rack
lock
into
and
a car coming out as you're coming out, you're fine.
or someone rack into you. Yes. Hopefully, ghosting takes care of that particular.
Yeah.
Here he goes. Right hand down. Yeah, there we go. No, he's clear. Excellent work, Splatter. Yeah, he looked really quick going into the pits. I have to go so bloody slowly going into that pit. We'll need to practice it a bit more because it's just awful. It's so narrow. It's like the Watkins Glen one. You have to. Oh, it's just awful. Anyway. Okay, so Willie Ham is pulling up on Lenio, but Willie's on mediums and Lenio is on the hards, and he'll be binning those shortly. I'm fairly sure, and then we'll be going to the end of the race. Spoon, who is currently our leader, and MacGyver, who is currently in second, are in the pits. Airport Hobo goes back up to first.
Well, let's see if the undercut is going to work to Splatter's advantage. Because he got in there and out real quick.
Let's have a look. He's just coming through. MacGyver's just filling up. Okay, MacGyver's filled up.
Just coming out.
And is on his way. And Splatter is just coming through the start-finish line now.
We're on his bumper cam. Let's see what we see here. Okay, here's the pit exit. He's clear.
He's got him. He's got him.
He's clear of him. Nice work, Splatter.
Whoa.
So the undercut
absolutely
was
what a move
big.
that was.
Wow, that undercut was huge.
Well, I don't know if it was that, but it was honestly, the speed at which he came into the pits was, I've never gone that fast into those pits.
But I don't think it was 5 seconds worth of advantage. Unless he didn't take a full load of fuel, that's a possibility.
No, true. But epic work there, Splatter. Well done.
Great, yeah. Brilliant work, Rob. Oh, Airport Hobo's picked up a second.
Yeah, well, that's going to happen with Travis, isn't it? Because he likes to drive his car, frankly, on the raggedy edge.
Right on.
So,
speaking of which, he's almost on the limit of his fuel right now. He's decided to go another lap around.
oh, because he hasn't stopped yet, has he?
Fumes. No, he's on hard tires. He's been on hard tires since lap 1. So same tires, same load of fuel.
Wow.
Yeah, it still has a 2-second lead. Although I think that
Only
Good Delta's going to
right.
86 that in a big hurry.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What's that? 86?
That'll 86 that.
Oh, 86. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's actually a rather long story, and I told you that my anecdotes are not necessarily the best in the world, so I'll try.
Well, we got a pit stop coming up, so
I'll try to keep it brief. But apparently, it goes back to Prohibition, where there was some kind of a whiskey house there, a subterranean whiskey house, where they had a room. I think it was room number 86 or something like that, and that's where they stashed the booze if the cops were coming. So they'd say 86 that, and they'd all stash the booze into that room.
okay.
That is the simplest possible explanation of it I can give it. Airport Hobo just had a nasty.
Airport Hobo's just a nasty, and I think he went across the line as well, so I think he's going to be looking at a 3-second penalty. Yeah. Paint job on the front of his cars. Get some pin hammers on that, boys, and some teacup. Dress him up before he goes back out on track.
Nice little hop. You have to watch that again.
Okay.
I'm going to go back and see if we can give that another look here. All right, here it comes.
Right out.
Over the hill, and woo, there it goes. All right, that was fun. You can see that in the stream, Mark. Lucky you. Get to watch it back.
So that was the right-hander at the top of the hill, was it? Or
yeah.
Did he get a penalty for that then?
He did. Yeah, he picked up a half a second.
Okay. Yeah. Because I say I did that GTR wasn't leaping up in the air if you got it right. I think, especially if you get it wrong, and you go the all the wheels over the high point of the track, it might jump. So that's obviously what happened there.
Yeah.
Williams reeling him in. Lino has served his penalty. Willie Ham is going to be desperate to get ahead of him.
Ticking off the
really desperate. He is, but remember, I think Lino is going to be stopping soon, if not now. No, not now. Okay. Yes, he is. He's in.
Yep,
he's in. So he's going to fuel to the end of the race, whack on the mediums. Willie has his hards to go.
Jump back to Airport Hobo and see. Okay, so he didn't fare too badly coming out of the pits, and he is right on Devlin's tail.
Now on the mediums. Oh, it's lovely.
On the medium tires, and he just jutted right around him.
Yep.
And Devlin's on the mediums, oddly enough, and they're not worn out. So Airport Hobo just made a great run on him.
Yes, I imagine Travis's controller stick was pushed firmly over to the right. That was full lock going through there.
Full opposite stick.
To keep it, to be fair, Travis hasn't got an awful lot of paint on the front of his car still, so it's been an interesting
the track and every inch of his car.
And yes,
Lord, look at that thing.
It's probably it's making the car lighter as well, which is obviously going to make it go faster.
Turn that metal off of it. Yeah, God, it looks like every car ever let my ex-wife drive.
Dear.
Hope she's listening.
So, well, indeed. So let's have a look at Kobayashi Maru. He's up in 5th at the moment. In the Billy Piper. Sorry, what was Billy? I haven't watched Doctor Who in living memory, so since the Tom Baker days, I don't think. So what was her name?
No, she was the one in, oh gosh, Rose. She was Rose.
Rose, okay.
Yeah, and she was the companion of the Ninth Doctor, the soldier. I know way more about this than I should.
Yeah, well, I mean, in fact, I have watched it in living memory. But I think, obviously, I used to watch it when I was like 9 or 10 years old, when Tom Baker, who was the greatest Doctor Who that's ever lived, was
yes.
Doctor Who.
The amazing scarf.
Yeah. And he's just such a great actor, and his voice is just absolutely, it's like liquid chocolate, isn't it? It's just absolutely superb. And the voice of Little Britain as well, let's not forget.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then I watched it, it must have been a couple of years ago, and I was like, I can't remember who was the Doctor at that point, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so bad. You'd have to be 9 or 10 years old to think it was any good. It was just awful. So I was like, okay, well, that's the end of that.
Her doctor was Eccleston. What was his first name? I want to say Bernie Eccleston.
Oh, Christopher.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so he wasn't in it very long, though, was he? Was he just one series or something?
Yeah, just one season.
Okay. Yeah.
It's when they rebooted the series, and I can't remember who the genius was that took it over, but boy, it got real good in a big hurry, and I was hooked to it until he left.
Okay.
I can't remember the guy's name now, but God knows why he had to leave. It seems like the only reason anybody ever has to leave television is they've gotten into some kind of a money scandal or they're a sex pest. So I don't know which one it was for him.
Yeah,
Always
he's
one
probably he's probably serving time with Rolf Harris and Gary Glitter at the moment.
Yeah.
It's always that one, isn't it? It's almost never. You'd always hope. Yeah, let's just hope it's a money thing. But
Just praying it's embezzlement. Please be embezzlement.
Please be embezzlement. For the sake of the family, please be embezzlement.
Fingers crossed. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Anyway, let's have a look. So Willie is now 19 seconds ahead of that. Splatters up into second.
Look at that. On his favorite track.
On his favorite track.
Car. I mean, after the Radical.
After the Radical, maybe.
But he's looking good on fuel and tires, same as Willie.
He is. So he's going to do the shortest of stints on the hards by the look of it. So he'll be pushing this till the end of lap 27, I guess.
Rob is very good on this track, despite having traction control on.
Yeah, turn it off, Splatter!
Turn it off!
For God's sake, you
Somebody
don't need it.
Chat for crying out loud. Tell them, turn it off.
Can we send messages? Can we send messages on the internet? Splatter, turn it off!
I might be able to shoot him a chat here in a minute. Now, Airport Hobo's running traction control, so he's not allowed.
What's going on? I think it's something you really did in Gr.4, because you didn't really need to, but oh well, what do I know? Commentating, not racing, so that tells a story in itself.
Yeah, it's always easier on this side of the mic.
Yeah, well, we're both brilliant drivers, Greg, as you know, and it's just we're giving everyone else a chance.
I was going to say, you should have seen me yesterday. Oh wait, you did. You made fun of me.
Well, I did. I mean, it was just like, God, wasn't it the final lap or something? It was like, you've got to throw it up the inside. You've got to make an effort.
Oh, no. I've definitely forgotten all about it as far as you know, Mark.
Yeah, I'm sure that one's banked. If I ever race again, whatever race you're going to... yeah, indeed. But anyway...
Snatch at every opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks for you, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I have absolutely no doubt about that at all.
No, it's all in good fun. I understand. As far as
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, indeed.
Looking
Okay, so
good. Looking good,
yeah,
Splatter. Look at that. He's 20, almost 21 seconds behind.
he's not dropping in by much though.
Not a
And,
whole lot. Willie's going to have to pit before he does, so I don't know. Could keep him in second place. I don't think he's going to be able to devour Willie, but he'll certainly. Said exactly how I meant it to sound.
Well, you said it, mate.
Yeah. Sometimes they just come to me. Anyway.
Splatter was struggling to devour Willie, I think is what you was how it came across anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's excellent stuff.
He said, "What's the whitest teeth ever came across?"
Yeah.
Hobo.
Came across probably wasn't the best expression to use in that particular juncture either. Okay, you did put not for kids, right?
Yes, I did. I made sure to put that in.
Okay, excellent. So it's the parents' fault if they watch it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Airport Hobo, who is putting in on the back of MacGyver.
Look at that.
Both on mediums. These two always end up together, don't they?
Yes, they do. Just like yesterday, they were.
Yesterday,
they were
yeah, absolutely. First and second for a bit, and yeah.
Yeah, the Bandit Bros are always neck and neck.
Indeed.
And you know those decals, those Bandit Club decals? I think MacGyver makes all those himself.
Yeah, he's another one, isn't he? Like a bit like Kobayashi Maru. If you look at the, the picture grabs he does of post race and stuff, I think it's something he loves doing, as does Kobayashi Maru. So, and they're both clearly very good at it. So, yeah, well done, guys.
Talent in this outfit for sure.
Well, it's a bit of it's a mix of technical and artistry, isn't it? So you need a bit of both to get it right, and I have neither, so I've got no chance.
What thoroughly blows my mind is how easily it seems that Justin's able to get a photograph turned into a decal. It's one of the hardest things to do, and yet he gets all the gradients, all that technical stuff out of the way, and just does a brilliant job. It takes me hours hours and hours just to put up like a number.
I think it's like great sportsman. Really, it looks easy, but it's actually really hard, and it takes a hell of a lot of work and practice to get it done. So I think they're probably in it, exactly the same boat there. So yes. Right, so interesting. We got Lidio, who's 32 seconds behind Willie currently, has had his last stop, is on the mediums. Willie's got to go onto the hards. And Lidio is doing pretty steady 125s. So I was suspecting Willie is not going to be doing 125s, more 126, high 126s maybe on the hards. So this race ain't over yet, for sure.
Well, not by a long stretch. A lot of boys jumping into the pits now.
Airport Hobo, Kobayashi Maru, and Darlow Boy. So Airport Hobo must be coming out on the softs now.
So with 9.5 laps to go, Willie's mediums are not looking good. His fuel looks fine. But is he going to be able to make it to the end of the race on his tires?
No, Willie's got to stop again because he hasn't done his hard stint yet.
Oh, he hasn't? I didn't catch that.
No. So he did the softs. He started on the softs. He's pushed his mediums. Well, I assume he's going to try and go to the end of 27, I think. But looking at his tires, he's going to be bloody lucky to do that.
He is going to have to be pushing that lead out to probably 25, 30, almost 30 seconds. He wants to.
Well, he's 31 and a half over Lenio at the moment.
Yeah.
I think MacGyver and Splatter still have to stop again. Splatter still hasn't turned his traction control off. So Spoon's in 5th. He's 50 or so. He's 20 seconds behind Lenio. So I think the race is between Lenio and Willie Weather. And yeah, I don't know right now.
Lenio better obviously pick up the pace, and he appears to be doing so, although not by much. He's just dropped it in under 31 seconds, and he's closing, but he's closing ever so slowly.
Yeah, but you remember that Willie's going to come out on hard tyres, right, and it's going to be going slower. So
yeah,
I think
so
probably
if that pit delta doesn't give him more than about 5 seconds, he could be toast. It's just all going to come down to...
It's going to be close.
It is. It's all going to come down to when, I think, Willie has to pit. If he can keep that speed up.
Yeah, I just worry for Lenio that looking at his front left, he's got 8 laps to go after this one. It's going to be pretty much bright red when he crosses the start-finish line.
He's not exactly nursing his tires, but he doesn't seem to be ripping them up too badly. He's being careful through the chicane.
Okay.
But having to take care of those tires really is sort of a balance between taking care of his tires and trying to get enough speed to beat that pit delta.
Yeah,
that's a really
exactly
tough call.
right. Exactly right. I think Spoon's had the loneliest race tonight. Seems to have been in no man's land for most of the evening. Well, the airport hobo is going to try and do his best to sort that out. I was going to sing All By Myself again, like I did for MacGyver at Monza, but I won't.
The loneliest number.
Don't know that one. Take it away, Greg.
Sing it for you. I'm not going to put anybody through that.
Okay, good stuff. So Airport Hobo's trying to put in on Spoon. We've got Kobayashi Maru with Devlin right up his chuff. So Kobayashi Maru is on his hards.
We just found the race.
I assume.
Kobayashi Maru's on the hards
till the end.
Devlin.
They both are. So Kobayashi Maru's got to have the advantage here with the four-wheel drive.
You bet he does. That and the fact that he's hard as hell to pass.
Well, yes, in his double-wide car. Darlo boy is now on his softs. Okay.
That's
right.
a lot of grip, Darlo boy.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Okay,
right.
He was right up the clacker of Devlin there, and is now trying to make the move. He hasn't got his nose ahead.
No, he's having Kobayashi.
Oh, there's a little nudge there. Okay, well done, Darley boy. Little nudge, pulled it back.
Just in the nick of time, too.
But rest easy on the fact that you've already won the season's best livery award.
That's a big old pile of laurels for him to stand on. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that. It's gnarly.
Quite so. So just out of interest, when you plant your Same Car Sunday livery on, I assume Justin gets the points for that. Doing it.
I don't think so. I think it technically is my livery, so he's just gonna have to let me have it, because it will be clearly the best livery. Because yours truly is gonna be on it. Right?
Well, indeed, extraordinary stuff. Okay, so yeah, Darley boy is now ahead. Oh, he's picked up a half-second penalty through there.
Oh, MacGyver, Willie Ham.
Darley boy
just tapped Willie and took him out just past the crest of the hill, and is having to give that place back. And Lenio's on him.
Here comes Lenio.
Yeah, he just pitted. We missed the pit stop. So Lenio came out right behind Will. And
This has
now
got
he's
to be
closed
Lidio's
in
to
on him,
lose
and he's
now.
got him
Yeah,
too
there he
wide.
goes. There he goes.
Have mercy.
So did you say MacGyver tagged Willie?
He just gave him a little bit of a tap. Yeah, just past the crest of the hill. I can see
Oh,
if
well,
I can find it. Let's give it a
the-
go and see if I can find out what happened here.
the
So,
post-race interview should be interesting.
yeah, no, we just missed it. But there's the pass of Linio on Willie Horn. Good
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, I just barely
look at
caught the tail
Linio's-
end of the incident. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, look at Lidio's front left though.
Yeah, I mean, 5 laps.
5 laps. Yeah.
Is that 5 laps
After
worth
this
of rubber?
one, I don't know. I mean, I know he's got the 4-wheel drive.
Just across the start-finish line, so that's 5 full laps he's got to do on those tires. Plenty of fuel. Okay, well, Willie is on brand new hard tires in a handling car. You know, if there's a car that's good on hard tires, it's gonna be that Porsche.
Yep.
It lacks in pace, it makes up for in grip, so we'll see.
Lidio is pulling away slightly, or down the straights he's certainly pulling away.
Oh my gosh, you can actually see
Yeah,
those
look at that,
tires.
look at that. Wow.
You can see the tires wearing out in real time, though. You can watch that red just getting thicker and thicker, and the white disappearing slowly. It's fading off into the sunset.
That seems to have got a lot worse on this lap alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's having to push so hard to keep Will off.
Look at his rear right. It's absolutely no bloody wear at all.
No, he wishes he could swap him out.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Okay, well, I think this is one that's going to run till the end, so let's try and find it. Oh, we got Airport Hobo.
Yeah, he
Coming
and
past
Splatter.
Splatter.
Been a nice little battle going on there.
Splatter's back in the tow.
His tires looking. Oh, he's on brand new hard tires, whereas Airport Hobo is on half-worn softs.
Okay, so yeah, Splatter stopped, I'm guessing, at the end of lap 27.
This is just basically the same race we're having up at the front.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, you look at those mediums on Linio's car. That right front. Sorry, yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's it.
Oh, that right front.
Left front.
Just very tired. Is it left front? Oh, it's the left front, yeah. That left front's looking really tired.
What have I told you about writing L and R on your hands?
Yeah, I don't want to get into how I'm looking at the race right now, but my head is tilted so far to the side, trying to watch what's going on with all this stuff in front of me here.
What are you doing?
Oh, I never look around microphones and steering wheels, and it's just all
Yeah. One microphone is usually enough for most people, folks, but no, Spiffy has several.
So I could afford the $30 for an extra one, so I blurred.
Is that all they were?
They're so cheap.
Oh, okay. Well, they look more expensive than that, so you shouldn't have told me.
Oh, I impress everybody. So yeah, I shouldn't have said a word, should I?
But now everybody knows.
My son-in-law came over the other day and says, "Oh, those mics! I see those on all of the YouTubers' streams. They're really, yeah, $30. That's why we use them. These YouTubers don't make any money."
Quite so. So, okay, well, these two are still going. Oh, Christ, Linio was close to a penalty there.
And close to having absolutely no tires left on the.
So he's going to have to do 2 laps with no front left tyre.
He'll have to do 3. He's just finished lap.
I hope he's got. I hope he's got Murcielago on speed dial, because he's a specialist at this.
Oh, good call.
No tyres, no problem. Call Murcielago. Where is Murcielago tonight, by the way? Is he, he hasn't bloody fallen asleep again, has he?
I think he might be having a kip.
Okay. Dear me.
I would dearly
I forgot
love
to
to
ask.
hear him explain that. What are you going to say?
I assume no action on the chat this evening.
Just
Zero
got Matt
watching?
MacGyver on for one moment, and then he took off.
Okay. Damn you, internet. Such a fickle bitch.
Oh, Matt MacGyver came to race. That's fine. I'd rather see him on the track.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Where's our adoring fans though, Greg? That's what I can't understand.
I think yesterday's race was too much for him. They had to take a breather.
Well, yeah, maybe.
So
The chicken impression was just too much.
Well, you know, James was
Put him off.
That's a big deal. I'm sure lots of people tuned in just for that.
Well, quite. I did ask him, you know, when we were going to see him again, and he said he's just going to do same car Sunday for now, which is fair enough, but a bit of a shame. Love to see him being one of our fastest drivers, pushing Willie and Dan and Johnny Mackers, etc. and Merchant Argo.
The upside of that, though, it does leave him free to do streams, which we may fairly insist on.
Yeah, the dream team back together again.
The holy trio. So, Airport Hobo has finished off that left front tire.
Oh, wow, okay. So Splatter's got to be fancy in this.
Well, he's making up the gap, but he's 2.5 seconds behind so far, so I think he's having to tread gingerly on those hard tires. And speaking of people who've run out of tires, Lineos are done. At least
Lineo's done. You can see Willie is now only half a second back.
Here comes Willie on the run. Yep, he's on the warpath.
You must be able to make your car bloody wide around here. Because where do you overtake if it's not on the straights? You know, you go defensive, because that GTR's going to have the top end, no matter how shocking his tyres are. Lineo's, oh no, go final lap. Okay. Christ, I hadn't realised that. Okay, well, Lineo's got to have a quick lesson from Kobayashi Maru how to make your car fat.
He's sticking it to the racing line. Oh, he's having so much trouble.
Oh, he's got a bit wide, but okay, so he's got it. Okay, he's got it.
He's having so much
got
trouble.
to win this now. He's got to win it. He's got the.
Oh, but Willie's going to get a run on him in this long straight. He has to. There he goes on the inside. Lino must be counting on getting into the chicane first.
He's out, yeah, but he's out of the slipstream. The GTR's quicker.
I don't know.
No,
Willie, got the brakes.
Okay, here we go. And through goes, oh my God. The last chicane, Willie Weather.
Get him in this corner, yeah.
Oh, he's going to go for it, though.
He's going to try, but he can't do it. He doesn't have the grip. And there it is.
Wow, look at that, 0.15. Epic stuff. I mean, oh my God.
Airport Hobo just ran wide, but he's fine.
Just mowing the lawn.
Yep. And final podium position.
Well done. Splatter in fourth.
Just
Epic. MacGyver fifth. 0.6 ahead of MacGyver. Spoon just coming down to the chicane now. Who's had... I'm going to sing it because he's had the loneliest race. All by myself. Don't wanna be. A-Log's run out of petrol again.
No, I think he's decided.
Darling boy through to seventh.
Maybe he scotched somebody's race and decided to let everyone pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's out of fuel.
Okay, sorry. So Spoon in sixth, Darling Boy seventh, Devlin eighth, Kobayashi Maru ninth, A-Log, if he finishes, 10th.
And here comes the Ninja.
Are you sure he hasn't? Okay.
He doesn't seem to be out of fuel. I see just a little speck of it.
Ninja.
Well, let's see if he's planning something epic here for the finish. There he goes.
He tried.
Had to be that. Had to be that. Okay, I'm going to do a replay real quick before the race finishes. No, couldn't do it. Sorry. Couldn't pull it off.
Okay. So, excuse me. Right, so there we have our finishing standings for this evening. Willie Ham with an overtake on the last lap into the last chicane, with Lenio suffering from no front left tyre at all, has taken the win with the best lap of 125.0. Lenio in second, bad luck mate, in the GTR, a 125.1. Airport Hobo in third, a 124.6. Fastest lap of the race, well done Travis. Fourth, Splatter, excellent work in the Porsche, a 125.4. MacGyver, a late entrant to this evening, who started last but finished fifth and had a hell of a battle with Splatter for a lot of the race. Best lap of 125.9. Spoon in sixth, who had a very lonely race with best lap of 124.8. Great lap. Darlow Boy in seventh in the Ferrari, a 125.4. Devlin in eighth in the Aston Martin, a 126.3. Kobayashi Maru in the Lamborghini, 126.3. Ginger Ninja in the Corvette in 10th, a 125.1. A-Log in 11th in the Genesis, a 125.7. And Welchie, a DNF. Hope everything was okay, Welchie, and we will speak to you soon. So there we have it.
Quite an impressive lap for Spoon.
Yes. I think that was the second fastest, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little more than 2/10 off the fastest lap. So brilliant stuff.
Pretty good. Well, I just need to nip off quickly. Are we going to jump on and have a chat with the guys?
Let's do. I just got a message from A-Log. A-Log says, just passed points to Ninja for hitting him when I was entering track. So fair play, A-Log.
Fair play. Well done, mate.
Great sportsmanship.
Yeah, fair play.
Greatly appreciated.
Okay, mate. Cool. Well, I will see you shortly.
All right, sounds good. See you in a minute. Cool. Here we go. Let's do some driver interviews while we have the opportunity. Bear with us for one moment.
Was it? Oh, mate. I was like, oh, I can't let him take me. I was like, no front tires left. I was like,
I could tell.
I was doing everything I can just to get their corners right, and it just wasn't enough. I couldn't hold it in the chicane.
I'm guessing the person we're hearing is Lee, explaining why he couldn't quite finish out that race in first place.
Oh, good. I tried.
It was epic stuff to watch. You'd rinse through those tires completely. That left front was absolutely gone.
Yeah, I was just all the turning rights just trickled me. Just I couldn't keep the tire intact. I'm happy with that finish though. That close anyway.
It was absolutely brilliant to watch. I feel bad that you couldn't quite pull off the win there. You're so close to it, but
I did try.
For the fans at home, it was quite the show. So well done, Mark. Are you on? Oh, looks like Mark hasn't caught up with us yet. So let's start with Will. I'll go ahead and just start the interviews off until
there's Scruffy.
Will, fantastic race. We thought, what's going to happen with the pit delta? What's going to happen with the tire strategy? Will's got to run his softs. Hey, Mark. But, Will, somehow you managed to get those hard tires to work for you in that Porsche. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Scruffy Toff here. Finish out the interviews.
Where did you get to?
Got Will Hamilton, man. Where the hell have you been? You give it a good shot.
I just had to save it. I just had to save a drowning infant.
Oh, lovely.
That's what they're calling it.
So Willie,
Did you
yes,
drown
indeed,
it?
something like that. Yeah.
Have you turned to
No, I stopped. That's why he's saved. I was Skippy, mate.
We're leaving the parenting lessons to Ginger Ninja here. Apparently, clearly knows how to do it.
Ginger Arnest did put a
Absolute.
comment in one of the chats there about apologizing, I think, too, just so you know.
Who? Indeed. So Willie, well done, mate. That was I didn't think you had a chance, to be honest. When
that was a hell of a
Lenio on the
finish.
last stint. Yeah, it was the last bloody chicane, wasn't it?
I was pushing so hard on those hards. I was pretty much doing my medium times on the hards.
Okay, brilliant stuff.
Yeah, I extended the soft stint at the start as far as I possibly could because I knew it was going to come
Yes.
down to doing as little laps on the hards, and it seemed, well, it didn't look like it worked until the last corner.
It just about worked.
Yeah, just. Yeah, but
Yeah.
shout out to Lino and Travis, both of those guys. That quality was ridiculously close. I've just seen
Yeah.
Travis's fastest lap. That's unbelievable. He's 4/10 faster than us. Yeah, good race though.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, mate. You must be chuffed to nuts with that, I imagine.
Relief is more the feeling, if I'm honest. It's good.
Is that because the ads are now still on?
Rob did remind me of that, and it made me smile.
Well, I'm hoping to Christ someone beats you this season because I've set myself up for that one, haven't I? So, but anyway, congratulations,
it's not
mate.
get much
Well
closer
done.
than tonight, is it?
No. Well, hopefully it will do.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But congratulations, mate. Well done. Good stuff.
Cheers,
Good
mate.
stuff. Lidio.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Christ Almighty, that was close.
It was. I was in the middle of the race. I thought I lost it a little bit, but when everybody started pitting and I put the medium tire on, I thought, hold on, here we go. And then I just tried to keep the gap between me and Will, and it just wasn't enough at the end. Just couldn't hold it. Tires went. Yeah. So either that. Well done to Will for that, and yeah, I enjoyed it either way. I'm happy with second.
Oh, well, fair play to you, mate. But it was a great drive. And,
Yeah,
the
I was
the
pushing.
GTR's quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank
Well,
you.
well done, mate. Have
Thank
we
you.
got? Yeah, there he is. Airport Hobo. Good evening, Travis. Good evening,
Hey, Mark.
Nebraska. How are we?
Not too bad. How are you today?
All good, mate. All good. You look like you had a bit of paint missing off the front of your car.
Yeah, had a bit of a struggle on the first stint on hards. I probably would have been better off going soft, medium, hard with Lino and Will just to get some space. Because
Okay.
working with hards through the pack, the beginning of the pack was pretty rough. I had some issues with some corners being slidey, and once my tires finally warmed up, I started doing some good times. But it was just hard with everybody around to get a good time in to begin with and get a rhythm going.
Yeah, because the hards take sort of at least sort of three or four to warm up, really, don't they? So
Yeah.
you're going to be on the back foot, really.
Yep. Yeah, I think I dropped down to like eighth or something like that to begin with, and then
Yeah.
worked my way back up.
Yeah. But great drive, mate. Well done again.
Yep. Thanks, Mark.
Dun 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 dun! Blasser!
Hello.
Fourth. You must be pretty chuffed with that, mate.
Yeah, I've got to be pleased with that. I mean, it's a bit of a bugger at the first stint. I got a penalty on the first corner up the hill, which put me back into the sort of mid-pack, and I spent a bit of time trying to pick my way through there, which is a bit of a shame. But no, I mean that was a good race for me. I managed to maximise my pace and not make any sort of silly mistakes. I tried to hold off Travis at the end, but it was no good. I was on the hards, he was on the softs. It was never going to work. Otherwise, I might have kept hold of that podium place. But no, fantastic. You know me, I love this track. It is just brilliant one, and I can actually drive it fairly well. So yeah, happy with that.
Indeed. Well, I think you had a similar experience to me in Same Car Sunday of last season, where you're getting double teamed by the Bandits Club boys.
Well, I've got such a wide arse. I suppose it's like an invitation, really, isn't it?
What is? Yeah, but
it was nice as well.
One side, Travis the other.
It was nice to actually lead the race for a brief sort of, I think, half a lap. That was quite a nice little moment for me before the inevitable places were lost in the pit stop. But yeah, good fun.
Congratulations, mate. Well, I'm so glad you had a great finish on your favourite track.
Thank you.
Well done. MacGyver,
Hey, what's up, Mark?
a very late entry in this evening. How was the totality for you?
It was amazing, to be honest. It was quite an experience with the kids and the
Cool.
family. I was happy to be lucky enough to view it.
Good stuff, good stuff. And you were having a right old battle with Splatter for what seemed like quite a lot of the race.
Oh, he's such a fun guy to race around, and everybody out there, just a blast of a race and very competitive. And yeah, Rob did a fantastic job. Well earned that he was ahead of me at the end of it. So yeah,
It was close,
hats off
wasn't it?
to-
About 0.6, I think, between you, the two of you.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. It was good racing with you, bud.
Yeah, oh, it was great. Yeah, I thought it was a really fantastic race. I'm very happy to have made it in. Thanks for having me and doing the qualifying shuffle and all that. I know that's a little bit of extra messing around, so I appreciate it.
No problem at all. Well, thanks for joining, mate, and well done.
Thanks, Mark.
Dole boy. Hello, mate. How was things tonight? No, not such a great race for you, I don't think, but you didn't have a great
No.
start, did you? But
No.
but you still had the best livery, let's face it. So
It was those fabulous hards again.
yeah,
Seems to be
yeah.
my curse. Just forgot that they take a couple of laps to warm up, to be honest with you. And then hit the accelerator a bit too hard, and that was it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're a bit dangerous like that, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. But at the end of the day, considering where I was, I'm not unhappy with 7th.
Good. I did say on stream that because I was remembering back to your Spa race last season, and it's like this boy loves a challenge. So he's in last place. He'll be doing absolutely everything to get as far forward as he did as he can, and you did. So congratulations, mate. Well done.
Well, it's not so much fun if you don't do things the hard way, is it?
Well, you know, I quite like an easy life.
Yeah, I can't really say much the amount of kids I've got.
Yeah, well, that's absolutely. Devlin was saying on chat that he had 6 kids, and I was like, well, yeah, well, you could take your 6 kids. Darlow boy could raise you 9.
Yeah. It is what it is.
But yeah, absolutely. You clearly enjoy a challenge and revel in it. So well done.
Thank you very much.
Ginger Ninja, did the 5-year-old ever go to sleep?
Good evening, Mark. Yes, I believe he is asleep now.
Good man. So how did things go this evening? It looked a bit tricky out there.
Yeah, first night on wheel, because I sacked it off in that 3 hour. I went up control, so it's the first time that I've raced on wheel now. Yeah, found it a bit difficult. That Corvette's got a squirrely back end.
Yes.
It is what it is, isn't it? I've got to get used to wheel. I've got to get used to how much pressure to put on brakes and things like that. So it's a learning curve.
You'll pick it up. You'll pick it up quickly, though, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, and you will be quicker, pretty much.
And somebody needs to
Without doubt.
put a new turbo in that fucking Corvette or something.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you couldn't have picked a better car to do your first stint on a wheel. It was a toughie.
It's a bit more difficult to correct oversteer,
It just doesn't
isn't
seem
it?
to have any power at top end.
It's all at
weird.
once. It's all at once at the bottom. It likes to spin the
and then-
wheels out, and then it's got nothing for later.
And then not at all, yeah. As soon as you put it into 4th, creeps up into 5th, and then from 5th, you're just hanging about.
Okay.
So,
Sounds like we're talking about yesterday's Honda Civic.
Okay, well, you've only got another 3 races in it, mate. So,
yeah. And I believe one of them might be wet, so... Yeah.
I'm in it next go off.
Are you in it next?
Yeah, I'm in it next.
I'd do a quick swap if I were you.
Okay, mate. Well done. And yes, I'm glad the little one went down eventually. So well done for persevering, and onwards and upwards to the next one.
Yeah, and can I just say to Travis, I refuse to waste whiskey on a child. Whether it gets him to sleep or not, I refuse to waste it.
I think Travis buys the cheap stuff, so
Yeah.
he might
But
have
it
a
makes it
different view on
safe.
that. Indeed, it is shed. Who knows? Indeed. Well, look, well done, everyone. Spiffy, thank you for your company this evening, frankly, and for managing to join me after fighting through the back through the San Antonio traffic from the totality.
Yeah, it was a rather abortive view of the eclipse itself, but it was worth the struggle, and I really appreciate you waiting on me, Mark. It was a hoot as always.
Yeah, no problem at all, mate. Frankly, wouldn't be the same. So, look, thanks everyone thanks to the racers this evening for putting on a great show as always. Cheers, Spiffy, for joining me on comms. If you've watched at any point the live broadcast, thank you so much. If you want to join us on track, go to our YouTube channel. There's some QR codes you can scan in, and takes you through to our Discord server. You can sign up and be racing with us in no time at all. And please do subscribe and like the stream if you are able. So I think we've got GR2 on Wednesday, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cover that or not yet. But we've got Group 3 on Wednesday at 8 o'clock, same time, same place. So lovely. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you at the next one.
Sounds great. And may I say on behalf of Mark and myself, come back, Big Easy.
Yes. Amen to that. Please do, James. We'd love to have you.
Night, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers for the
Great
comms,
one.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you
Thanks,
next
Rob.
week.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.